end of the season is finally here. We are 6-10 playing at home against the Houston Texans. Hope you guys are enjoying the series. If you are, hit that like button. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. And let me know in the comments below, what are you most excited about with this team? As far as maybe development with some of the young guys, or maybe possible free agents, maybe possible trades, anything in the draft. And we'll go over the draft, but let me know in the comments below what you guys are excited about, what you guys want to see, and all that jazz. So anyways, let's get on to it. We've got a bunch of things to take care of, including let's do some last second re-signings just in case. I actually do want to bring back Brian. Just a 2-year deal. We'll up the money a little bit and just see if he stays. And he is. Okay, cool. Just to keep that depth on the defensive line. And then other than that, that might be the only one. I'm probably going to let Shrek go. I mean, Billy Turn. I mean, ooh, you know what? Let's bring back Sanchez. Actually, no. We'll actually see who's available in free agency with Sanchez, and then we'll have to, I think we already accepted, or no. I don't know what's going on with Kuripe. I don't know when we're able to accept that 5-year, 5th-year option. So I don't know what's going on with that. But anyways, that's all done. Let's go ahead and look at the scouting now. I've done some scouting. We will have to go ahead and go with the auto-generated draft class because draft classes are broken, the downloadable ones. So we can't do the 2024 draft class, which isn't the worst thing in the world because we have opportunities here with this draft class, and it could be a lot more fun either way. So I'm excited. I've looked through this, and there's some solid players here. Now, in the top end, there is a really good left tackle here in CJ Medlin. He's 6'6", A awareness, A pass block, A run block. He's a monster. His speed isn't great, but great to elite acceleration, good to great agility, solid to good change of direction, solid to good strength. His strength isn't as high as you would want it, but he looks pretty good. Top 5 projection. Not sure about his talent. We might go ahead and do one of the focus players in the offseason on one of him, or on him. I think we get 3, so we'll use one of those on him. There's also Daniel Gaffney, who's also looks pretty good. Only C pass block, though. We don't know his run block, but his physicals are better. So good to great strength, good to great speed, good to great jumping, good to great change of direction, great to elite agility. So do we go with maybe the better athlete or better skill-wise? I don't know. We'll see. Other than that, though, at the top of the board, there just isn't much that I'm like, ooh, I really want to draft that guy. Like, there isn't a whole lot until you get to about 14 or 15. Dylan Patterson, right tackle, A awareness, A impact blocking, A run block. We could take him physically. He looks awesome. So this might be the best option. Again, only 50% scouted, so I want to see more of him. I wish it wouldn't reset us all the way at the top. Desmond Crothers is another guy who looks good, but we need to see more of him, and just we need more scouting done. But physically, he looks really good. Only solid to good speed, which isn't great, but good to great strength, great to elite jumping, good to great change of direction, decent to solid agility, and great to elite acceleration, which is awesome. Skill-wise, A, finesse moves, and his power moves are A to C. I'm curious to see what his power moves are. B, hit power, B, impact block, B, block shed. He would just be another pass rusher, and in this scenario, maybe we move to a 3-4, and we actually move Kwity Paye inside. That could be an option. I know Kwity Paye is more of an edge rusher, but moving him to inside also will allow him to get after the quarterback still, so it doesn't really matter. I don't know. It could work out. Going down the board, there's another left tackle here. Again, he doesn't really look as good as the others, but he's solid. It's just he's not great physically. I just have him marked just in case. And then what else do we have? We have Kevin Jackson. Again, we need to know more about him. He's more of a power rusher. But let's go ahead and look at some of the big ones here. Let me go down to favorites. All right, so there's Justin Snow, inside linebacker, out of Notre Dame. B block shed. Again, we don't know a whole lot about him, but his speed is good to great. One of the faster inside linebackers. B man though, which I thought was interesting, and B block shed. Again, like I said, we need to know more about him, but round 3 to 4, we could take a shot on him. There's also Steven Duvall, who's also round 3 to 4. He looks good as well. Good to great speed, great to elite jumping, good to great change of direction, great to elite agility, and solid to good acceleration. He looks a little bit more athletic, but I mean, again, we don't know a whole lot. B zone, B tackle, but we're just kind of waiting to get maybe a little bit more completion on these guys. Again, I wasn't able to really, do my focus on like certain positions because I figured I would know the draft class, right, with the 2024 draft class. So a little unfortunate there. Juwan Whitfield. So this player looks really good, and he might be one of the best players. He's a power rusher at 6'2", 305. He's a big dude. Could you imagine putting him on the other side, having Buckner in the middle, Kwity Paye on one side, and this guy on the other side with Adebayo filling in? He looks good. Good to great strength, solid to good speed, good to great jumping, good to great change of direction. Moving on to the skill-wise, only C block shed, which isn't great, but B tackle, A play rec, B awareness. But the A power moves is interesting. Him in the middle there, round 2 to 3 as well. So, we're not taking him in the first round if it is a miss. Another defensive tackle is Josh Chapman. He's a first-round guy. Now, he's really interesting. A tackle, A power moves, B finesse moves. 6'3", 303. He looks really good as well. Again, do we want to take a C to F injury, which is a little concerning, but do we want to take him in the first round? I don't know. Maybe we just take Juwan in the second or third round, right? Because I don't know. I kind of want Desmond Crothers. So I don't know. Looking at corner here, Taj Holloman. Now, aggressive ball hawk, 6'1", man corner. But his catching is an A, which I thought was interesting. But look at his physicals. Great to elite speed. Great to elite jumping. Good to great change of direction. Solid to good agility and great to elite acceleration. But the A catching, A press is really interesting. B tackle, which is solid for a corner. We just don't know his coverage skills. It said man corner, but his man coverage is B to D, which isn't great. And zone coverage is C to F. But physically, he's a monster. And that A catching, I wonder how high that catching actually is. Because aggressive ball hawk. He might just be a guy where, he goes up and gets the ball. He's aggressive. I don't know. He might be a good pairing with Juju Brents. There's also Juwan Stark. A catching again. A man. He also looks really good. Good to great speed. He's not as good physically, but he's still really good. But again, we got to use a first round pick on this guy. So yes, he looks a little bit better, I think, than Holloman. But I don't know. I mean, we don't have a lot of guys here. If we want to take a tackle though in the first round, we're gonna have to choose as far as a tackle, Desmond Crothers, Josh Chapman, Juwan Stark. So it depends. At running back, Greg Cochran, I think is how you say his name. He's 5'10". He's a power back, 23 years old, which is a little old, but his speed is really bad. I just wanted to see more of him. I don't think I actually want him on here. Actually, he doesn't really look that good. All right, Anthony Temple, a tight end. Now I was I don't know if we necessarily need a tight end, but he looks good. 6'5". Solid to good speed, which isn't great, but A carrying, A catching, A pass block, which I thought was interesting. So we could have Granson as more of the pass catching tight end, Temple as more of the pass blocking tight end. We also still obviously have Jelani Woods. So again, don't know if we really need a tight end. Dwayne Callahan, again, first second round projection. B catching, A deep route. He's more of a pass catching tight end. But again, like, do we really need him? We have Jelani Woods and Granson, so I don't know. I don't think we really need tight end. We already looked at Medlin. We already looked at Carl Session. I think we did. Simon Scott at left tackle. Cordero James at left tackle. There's a bunch of left tackles that look okay, but I think I'm leaning towards that right tackle, Daniel Gaffney, who looks really good. Oh wait, was it him or Patterson? No, I think it might have been Patterson. I can't remember now. I think it was Patterson. Yeah. So I might go with Patterson. This might be a trade down situation for us because I don't really see anyone in top 5 that I'm like, we really need that guy. Kevin Jackson, 6'5", 22 years old, power rusher, A tackle, B block shed. Saw to good speed, great to elite strength though, great to elite jumping, good to great change of direction. Skill wise, A tackle, A injury, B block shed, B play rec, B to D finesse moves, A to C power moves. Again, we need to know more about him. And then there's Juwan Bryant, who has A, what was that? A pursuit, A tackle, B block shed. Good to great speed. Skill wise, D finesse moves, but possibly an off-ball linebacker is what we're looking at. A tackle, A to C man, A to C zone, B block shed, like I said. So this guy could be, you know, someone that we put. If we move to 3-4, we have Shaq, right? We just really need one guy. Maybe we could take 2 at some point, but Juwan Bryant, Justin Snow, Duvall could all be possible guys that we just put behind Shaq Leonard and kind of see where we go from there. So those are kind of the positions I'm looking at. These are some of the best players. I don't know if it's like an amazing class. Oh wait, did I show you guys Jeremiah quick? He looks really good. So 5'10", elusive back, 22 years old. A break tackle though. A carrying, elusive back with A break tackle. Look at him. Great to elite in strength, speed, jumping, agility, acceleration, change of direction is solid to good. He looks really good as well. A stiff arm, B trucking. For a finesse guy, which is kind of weird because he's a D juke move. So I'm assuming like he has maybe B spin move. Maybe high back cover. I don't know. I don't know why it says finesse. Or elusive, I mean. Maybe it's his speed. It might be his speed. Speed and acceleration. But his power looks to be really good. I mean, A stiff arm, B checking, A break tackle. I don't know. He looks really, really good as well. So yeah, that's where we're at. Let me know in the comments below who you guys think. Who you guys think we should draft and all of that. Also, I'll show you guys the picks right now in our situation and where they're projected. I think it will show projected here. It does. So third pick, Miami at 25. We have 2 seconds. We have 3 thirds, 3 fourths. So we could definitely get a lot of the guys that we want and multiple guys at different positions. So we have options. That third pick, maybe we trade down. That 25th pick, maybe we trade up and we get a couple of guys. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Got some upgrades here. Let's go ahead and get Quiddy Pay up to... This one is kind of interesting. So obviously at 80 power moves, 78 block shed. Do we... No, you know what? Let's do power. I was going to say if we move him to the inside, but we don't know if we're going to move him to the inside yet. So +1 power moves there. We're good with that. Anthony Richardson has an upgrade. So let's give him improviser. We want to get the throw on the run and all that stuff up. Throw under pressure up as well. And his accuracies are all in the 80s now. Throw on the runs at a 77. Under pressure is at a 78. So those are kind of the most important things for him. And then we'll go ahead and have the CPU do the other 2. And then let's go ahead and look at injuries. And we have some guys that are just sitting out. We are 6-10. There's no reason to play. Odengbo's out for 3 weeks. It's just... Let's just rest some guys. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Pretty much the whole offense is going to play. There's some guys that, you know, want a certain amount of yards to hit, a certain amount of catches, all that. Get Michael Pittman some extra catches at downs. Could use some more playing time. Granson. All these guys are going to play. The offense isn't really taking much of a break. Defensively, there are a lot. Just in case maybe we want to trade some of these vets. We don't want them to get seriously injured. And then in the offseason, like, we can't trade them, right? So, Kenny Moore is sitting out. DeForest Buckner is sitting out. Obviously, Odengbo is out. Shaq Leonard is also sitting out. So a lot of the veterans who could possibly be moved in the offseason, they are sitting out just in case. So it's up to Jalen Jones, Juju Brents on the outside. For pass rushing, Kwity Paye, Brian Adebayo, and Leo. At safety, Nick Cross and Blackman, that doesn't change. And then at linebacker, McGrone is filling in for Shaq Leonard. So, yeah, a lot of changes there. But like I said, just in case, like, what if Kenny Moore tears his ACL? Like, we can't trade him. So we want to make sure that we're able to trade him. And also, losing isn't the worst thing in the world, as we're kind of sitting at that third pick. So, you know, if some other teams win, maybe we move up, upside trade value, and more than likely we'll be trading out of the top 3, which could give us a lot more value. So that's the plan. Let's get on to week 18 against the Houston Texans. So here we go, 1st and 10. We didn't get to see CJ Stroud's numbers, unless I missed it. I was looking away for a bit. So first play of the game, though, it's a quick throw. And I don't even know who that was to, but he wasn't ready to receive that pass. And it will be a 2nd and 10. The defense has been really, really good over the past few weeks. But obviously, a lot of guys sitting out, and that's going to be handed off to Devin Singletary, who has a big gain of 11. Without DeForest Buckner, we're not good against the run. And that is why we're looking at defensive tackles, right? Because, and other middle linebackers, because we're not good. Other than, unless Buckner makes a play, right, or even Shaq, we can't stop the run. So that is, you know, that's another reason why I'm kind of excited to see what our defense can do without those two special players. Because what if they get hurt, right? What if, like earlier this year, Buckner was out. We couldn't do anything. We couldn't stop the run because he was out. So we need to find out who can play and who can fill in for those guys, as Julius Brents nearly had an interception. We know he can fill in for Kenny Moore. Julius Brents, we got to figure out who can fill in for Julius Brents, because he's a number 1 corner for us. He's awesome. Stroud back to throw, and that is going to be caught by Tank Dell. It's a gain of 24. I'm not sure if he got both feet in, but we're not going to challenge it. That was a heck of a catch across the middle there, and that is caught by Woods. Stroud 2 for 4 for 33 yards. And now 2nd and 1 with Houston in the red zone. Come on, defense. This would be awesome to just force them to kick a field goal, but no one can really get back there. Nice play by Nick Cross, and we will force a 3rd down. We might actually bring a lot of guys here. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We might blitz with speed, and that's what we do. 3rd down stop by our defense. It'll be 4th and 1. EJ Speed got there. Adebayo, I believe, got there. Franklin, great job by the defense, and now they're going for it on 4th and 1. This would be very impressive. We got another stop. Oh, we couldn't get Stroud. And they're going to have a 1st down. Oh, my gosh. Alec Pierce with the catch, and it has a 1st down. I mean, we were right there. We had him. EJ Speed couldn't bring him down. Nice play there by McGrone. And Devin Singletary loses 2 yards on the play. I mean, our red zone defense has been really good this year. Really good. Like, our defense makes plays in the red zone. It's been more of, you know, getting down there as Kwity Paye gets hurt. This is what I was worried about, right? Like, I was debating whether or not I should rest Kwity Paye, and then he gets hurt. We don't want that to happen. You know, obviously we're not going to trade him, so that's why I decided to play him. But, like, what if that was Shaq Leonard or DeForest Buckner. I'm not Trent Buckner, but Kenny Moore. Like, and they're out for, you know, a ton of time. Like, that's the concern. That's why we're resting them. And also, you know, maybe we'll lose. Field goes up and good, and Houston takes a 7-0 lead. Anthony Richardson's rookie campaign, 3,900 yards, 28 touchdowns to 22 picks. The picks have been way down since about, what, week 14, 15, I think? Something like that, which has been good to see, and we should be able to see him hit 4,000 yards in his rookie year, which I wonder what the record is. Let's see, rookie quarterback records, and we can kind of compare here. Andrew Luck has the record for most passing yards by a rookie quarterback in a season, 4,374. Most in a game is 437. I don't think we broke that with Richardson, as we're not going to be able to get the edge there. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Most passing yards in a playoff game. We're not going to make the playoffs. Most passing touchdowns in a season, 31 by Justin Herbert. We could break that. We could absolutely break that today. Let's get this to Moss over the middle, and Zach Moss has the catch down to the 43-yard line. Now we're also competing with C.J. Stroud, right? With Bryce Young, so they might end up breaking that record. But 31's doable. We can do that. Pittman over the middle. I think we had Downs or Pierce wide open, didn't we? I wasn't looking out to the left. No, never mind. Downs had a one-on-one. Never mind. Okay. I thought he was like running by himself. Most passing touchdowns in a game was 5. That is tied with Daniel Jones, Deshaun Watson, Jameis Winston, Matthew Stafford, Ray Buvid. I have no idea who that is. We'll go play action here, and we got to get out of there real quick. Pierce is open. He couldn't make the catch. I should have kept running and just threw it on the run, but I wanted to set my feet. Damn it. Damn it. I decided to set my feet instead, but we got hit with under pressure. Inaccurate, unfortunately. We're going to go to downs here, and that's... couldn't lob it over. It'll be 4th and 10. Not a great start there. We'll attempt a 60-yard field goal here, which might be doable with no wind. And the field goal is up and good. All right, 60-yarder is good. Most passing interceptions is 28, set by Peyton Manning. And a game was 6 by Jim Zorn. Goodness. Most rushing yards in the season. That's 1,800 yards that's a running back record. So, yeah. Those are the records. We're not going to hit the yards mark, but the most passing touchdowns in a regular season is doable. Now, that was in 2020, so before 17 games, so it's a little like, doesn't really count, but I mean, it's still a record. 3rd and 8. See if our defense can get a stop here on a big 3rd down. We let them go. I mean, we're playing zone there. No one was in that area. We could have... I don't know. That's going to be a 1st down. Nice throw from C.J. Stroud. And Houston now at the 45-yard line. Just under a minute to go here in this 1st quarter. And Singletary breaks a tackle. And he will have a gain of 9. And that is picked. Speed has the interception. Oh, and he fumbled it. Oh, my God. We're taking tanking to a new level here. Getting a pick and be like, oh, wait, we're supposed to lose. Fumble it. Hurry. You've got to be kidding me, man. Unbelievable. And that's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Good coverage by Julius Brents. I can't believe that just happened. Oh, man. He's like, sorry, coach. I was supposed to drop that pick. But, hey, it's all right. I fumbled it. We're good. Nice break up there by Jones. Yeah, keep him down. Don't let him up. 3rd and 10 with 9 seconds to go. I can't believe that happened. Oh boy. All right. Let's see if we can get a stop here on 3rd and 10. Stroud back to throw, and that's going to be caught. Open was Woods along the sideline. Brents was there. Not good enough coverage, and that'll end the first quarter. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown, Tank Dell. CJ Stroud with 2 touchdown passes here in the first half. And the Texans will take a 14-3 lead. Not a good start. Oh, Richardson cuts inside. And Richardson down the sideline down to the 37-yard line. Big run there from Anthony Richardson. And just like that, we're down to the 37-yard line. We'll hand it off to Evan Hull. And Hull up the middle for a gain of 5. By the way, I'm recording this the day you're watching this, Monday. Yesterday, Anthony Richardson played his first game. Looked good. He looked really good. Obviously, he did throw a pick, but, I mean, he looks solid. I don't know. I like him. He was my favorite quarterback out of the bunch. I liked him over Bryce Young, over CJ Stroud. Part of the reason why I decided to do this series was because he was my favorite rookie quarterback out of the group. And obviously, you know, trading Jonathan Taylor I thought would be fun. But, yeah, I don't know. Richardson looked really good. I was impressed. I was really impressed. 2nd and 8. We're going to have Pittman run a slant. No, don't like it. And we're going to get sacked. There's our former edge rusher, Ibukam. Gets the sack. And it will be 3rd and 24. I'm going to send Pittman on a go route here. We might just take a shot. See if we have one-on-one. We do. We're going to take it. Pittman goes up and gets killed. And it'll be 4th and 24. The 58-yarder is up and good. So we're 2 for 2 from nearly 60 yards. And we'll cut the lead 14-6. By the way, RG3 holds the record for most rushing yards by a rookie quarterback with 815. Singletary gets perfect blocking there. And he will have a big gain down to the 45-yard line. 815 yards. I think we might be able to break that today with Anthony Richardson. So, could be interesting. We'll see what happens. Could have a couple of records for his rookie year, which would be really cool. Anyway, 2nd and 10. Just under 6 minutes to go. We're going to need the ball offensively, though, if we want to break some of these records. I mean, he would have to throw for 4 passing touchdowns in about less than 2.5 quarters. So, yeah, not looking great there, but the rushing record might be doable. 3rd and 10. We might already have him. I have no idea. I don't know where he's at. But 3rd and 10, empty backfield here for Stroud. And Stroud will get sacked. It's Brian who gets the sack. It's a loss of 9 on the play. And the defense gets us the ball back. Nice throw over the middle, and that's to Michael Pittman. Down to the 44-yard line. Let's speed it up here. And I wanted Pittman, but he got doubled. I was going to throw it to Woods, but we're going to take the run. And Richardson has plenty of space. 68 yards rushing already for Anthony Richardson. He might have that record. He might have it. What do we like here? Maybe Pittman on this corner route? No. We'll just go over the middle here. Go to Josh Downs. And Downs will have a first down. Down to the 18-yard line. A passing touchdown would be awesome here. We might, I mean, with 1 at the half, we have a chance, right? I don't think we're getting 4 in a half. We might be able to get 3, though. 77 yards rushing already for Richardson. And I don't actually like this. Ooh, you know what? I like this. Get it to Downs here. And Downs will have a touchdown on the jailbreak screen. And that is a passing touchdown for Anthony Richardson. That gives him 29 passing touchdowns on the year. And it will be 14-13. 3rd and 2. Here with a minute and a half to go. Stroud back to throw, and that is caught. And that will be a first down. Damn it. Was hoping that maybe we could get a stop there and get the ball back. But I don't think we're going to get the ball back here in the first half unless our defense makes a play. Stroud, a minute and 10 to go here. Back to throw once again. And that is... Oh! I wanted Cross to get out there a bit quicker. I thought that could have been picked off. But hey, it's a drop. A minute and 7 to go. This is where we could start using our timeouts here. If we get them in a 3rd and long, we're going to use a timeout if the clock is still running. CJ Stroud back to throw again. And that is going to be caught. 3rd and 4. And they're going to call timeout. Okay. We need to stop here. I'm going to... do I want to blitz, actually? Screw it. We're going to blitz here. See if we can get to Stroud. And no. That's going to be caught. Tank Dell will have a first down. Keep him in bounds here. Get the clock. Keep the clock running. 45 seconds to go. Can we just don't let him score here. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, shoot. I got switched off. And that is caught by Singletary. Not good. 31 seconds to go. Can we hold them to a field goal? Come on, defense. Stroud will get it over the middle to Nico Collins, and it will be 2nd and inches. And now 10 seconds to go. They have not used that last timeout. 6 seconds. 5, 4, and they'll call a timeout. Yikes. That was a disaster of play clock management. But they'll kick a field goal here. And it should be 17-13 at the half. So only down 4 here to start the second half. We may have a chance to win this. We'll see. We're going to get this to Granson. And Granson has speed. And he fumbles it. You have got to be kidding me, dude. Unbelievable. That's now 2 fumbles in this game. All right, Granson. I'll give you your $500 after the game. We're good. All right, 17-13, and it's nearly picked again. Franklin nearly had that pick, but it's caught by Dalton Schultz. 4 for 46. Man, this has been a weird game. Handoff. No, it will be play action here, and CJ Stroud will get it out to Dalton Schultz once again. That will be a first down. 2nd and 11. We blitzed, and that is somehow caught. Unbelievable. What a throw. All right. It will be 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. Not a great defensive drive here. That's for sure. Ball over the middle. Throw over the middle. Whatever. That is once again caught. It's a gain of 5. I'm not going to even try to say that name. Nope. Not going to do it. 2nd and 5. Nico with 4 catches, 38 yards. And that is picked off again. It's Zaire Franklin with the interception. Speed and Franklin both with interceptions in this game. And both teams now with 2 turnovers. And we'll go ahead and hand the ball off here to Brian. What? All right. Yep, because we only have 2 running backs on the roster, so that's kind of why. 2nd and 9. Brian's still in the game. Oh, boy. All right. Now this is terrific. We're just going to have him block. And I'm going to go to Downs here on the outside. Downs has a catch, and that will be a first down. Richardson, 6 of 10, 70 yards, and a touchdown. Nearly has 100 yards rushing as well. Zach Moss now in the game. Thank God there's a running back in the game. And we're going to go ahead and pull this, and can't go anywhere. 74 yards rushing for Richardson. He loses a couple there. And he'll lose 3, actually. It'll be 2nd and 13. What do we like here? We like Downs over the middle. Downs has a catch. He has another first down. Good throw. 7 of 11, 85 yards now. I'm going to put Downs on a slant. And we're going to put Pittman on a go. I like this. We're going to put Pierce on a go, too. Here we go. See what we like. We like Pittman. And Pittman holds it. No, he drops it. It was a perfect pass. It said poor accuracy, but that was exactly where we wanted it. Pittman could not hold on to it. Damn it. That was a beautiful throw, too. I tried to get up the middle there. Didn't work out. It'll be 3rd and 9. Let's have Downs just run a slant. Actually, yeah, that's fine. We'll see if he pulls someone away. I wanted Pittman up the middle. I should have just took off and ran. We had so much space. It'll be 4th and 10. Oh my gosh. 2nd and 10 and a running back makes an unbelievable catch. Are you kidding me? Some of these plays that Houston is getting are just absolutely insane. It's a run, and Singletary gains maybe 2 on the play. 11 carries, 47 yards. I mean, defensively, we haven't been too bad against the run. It's also Singletary. It's not like we're playing a great running back here, and that's going to be another unbelievable catch. Yeah? Okay. That's what we're doing? That's what we're doing today, really. Unbelievable. You got to be kidding me. What is happening? Down to the 20-yard line. Stroud again back to throw. And Stroud, that one's complete. 273 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. By the way, something also to mention, the Rookie of the Year race. Not really sure. I probably should have looked ahead because I completely forgot about all that stuff. But I'm curious to see who will win Rookie of the Year, as that is caught, and it will be 3rd and 3. CJ Stroud has done a really good job of getting rid of the ball just in time. 3rd and 3, and that is going to be caught again. Tank Dell with the catch. Brent's was there, but we can't seem to get a knockout to save our lives. 1st and goal from the 5. Come on, defense. Make a play. Make a play. Nope. All right. Singletary will just walk up the middle for a touchdown. 3rd and 5 with 26 seconds to go. And couldn't throw it in time. Will Anderson gets there. And someone else. Don't know who it was, but no protection. And we'll have to punt. 3rd and 1 here at about midfield. And this will be another run, and that will be another first down. It's Mike Boone with the gain of 2. And he will have a first down. Our defense not really helping out Anthony Richardson here in this game and in the Rookie of the Year race, which is pretty unfortunate. Stroud back to throw. I mean, I guess 2 picks, but 292 yards, 2 touchdowns. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see who wins Rookie of the Year. 2nd and 2 now at the 39. It'll be another handoff, and Singletary will have the first down. Franklin comes in and gets a sack. So Zaire Franklin with a sack and a pick today. He's been really good in this game. Really good. He heard us talking about drafting inside linebacker. He's like, no, keep me. I'm better. And Singletary will have a run. And Zaire Franklin's hurt now. Okay, well, there goes that. That was perfect timing. Unbelievable. 3rd and 18. Oh, Shaq Leonard decided to play. Hey, look at that. Well, you know, he dressed just in case, I guess. And Stroud has all the time in the world. That's going to be wide open. No pressure. We really missed Deo. Abdominal tear for Zaire Franklin. So he's done. That's fantastic. 1st and goal now, and this will be a run to Singletary, and he has nowhere to go. Pushes forward down to the 6-yard line. 16 carries, 67 yards, and a touchdown for Singletary. And now it'll be 2nd and goal. Let's get a stop here. Let's not allow 30-plus points. How about that? McRone can't get a sack. That's going to be another touchdown. I keep diving. I need to stop doing that. But I just feel like he's going to throw it. Couple of nice passes to Granson and to Downs. And this one will be over the middle to Michael Pittman. We'll have a first down. 11 of 17, 127 yards, and a touchdown. We haven't had a lot of success offensively, just in general. We've had to punt quite a bit, as there's going to be pressure. Pittman came open eventually, but there was already pressure. Offensive line is not helping, and it will be 2nd and 19. It's just... yeah. That's how it goes. We'll just get this to Pierce, and it will be 3rd and 13. I don't even know how many sacks that is. That's like 4 or 5. Absolutely insane. Oh, let's see. We had Granson open. We'll get this to Pierce. He makes the catch. Gets absolutely destroyed. All right. We're going to go for it. 4th and 4. 1:55 to go. We could just quick throw this to Pierce. I'm going to have Moss stay back and block. No, don't like that with Pierce. But we're going to go to Downs. I don't know why he stopped, but hey, we'll take it. That's a first down. 1:45 to go here. Would love it, just another passing touchdown here. Go, Richardson, go. Give me a block. There goes Richardson, cuts inside, and that will be a rushing touchdown for Anthony Richardson. A great run there. You know what? Screw it. Let's go for 2. Why not? I mean, it's the last game of, last game of the year. Why not? 2-point conversion is caught by Michael Pittman. It's 31-21. And let's go for an onside kick as well. We haven't done a whole lot of these. So let's try it out here. We'll bring this in just a little bit. We'll do... what do I want to do? Let's do high kick. And let's try this. Can we get an onside kick here? We cannot. Okay. Well, 3rd and 1. I think they're going to run it here. So let's go. Okay. Just a wide open gap. All right. That's awesome. All right. Well, that'll do it. I was hoping I could get the ball back, but it's not going to happen. That's going to do it. Houston's going to win 31-21. I forgot to look at the box score, so we'll look at that in a second here. But Josh Downs has an upgrade, so we're gonna go ahead and do slot, and he is up to a 79 overall, +1 agility, +1 awareness, +2 short route, and +1 spin move. And let's go ahead and take a look at these stats, and we'll look at the season stats, and then we'll look at the rest of the playoffs and see what happens. But Franklin is out for 4 weeks. Obviously, it doesn't matter, but nothing serious, like super serious. But anyways, let's go ahead and look at the box score here real quick. CJ Stroud, 334 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks, was sacked twice. Richardson, 148 yards and 1 touchdown. I mean, I had a better passer rating, but that's because we didn't throw any picks. Rushing wise, 96 yards rushing and a touchdown for Richardson. Singletary had 71 yards and a touchdown. Receiving, Tank Dell killed us. 116 yards and 2 touchdowns. Downs had 6 for 61 and a touchdown. Pittman 2 for 22. And then defensively, EJ Speed had a really good game. 10 tackles, 3 TFLs. 2 TFLs for Brian, 1 for Franklin, McGrone, and Adebawore. No sacks. Oh, wait. We did have sacks. Brian and Franklin both had a sack. And then Franklin and Speed had the interceptions. No forced fumbles in that one. So there you go. Those are the stats here for that game. Let's go ahead and look at the stats for the whole team as we finish 6-11. Richardson does get over 4,000 yards on the year passing wise, 29 touchdowns, didn't hit 30, unfortunately. 22 picks. Gardner Minshew also 3 for 283 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. Rushing wise, Richardson did break the record. He broke the record. And that game did it. The record was previously held by RG3 in only 15 games played, 815 yards rushing. Now, to be fair, Richardson did miss some time throughout the year, so it's kind of close. But 882 yards, 8 touchdowns. RG3 had 7. Cam Newton does hold the record for most rushing touchdowns, which is 14, so we didn't break that. Hull had 784 yards and 6 touchdowns. Zach Moss, 381 and 4 touchdowns as well. Michael Pittman, 63 catches, 1,100 yards, 17 touchdowns. 17 touchdowns is really good. He had a good year considering. Josh Downs, a good rookie year. 55 catches, 718 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Granson, 36 for 583 and 3 touchdowns. He was also really solid. Alec Pierce, 38 for 580 and 3 touchdowns. He was solid as well. Jelani Woods, 24 for 397 and a touchdown. Defensively, Franklin led the team in tackles. Shaq probably would have. TFLs, 36 for Buckner, 16 for Franklin, 16 for Leonard, 16 for Speed. Odengbo had 14. Odengbo was our leader in sacks with 8, 6 for Leonard, 5 for Pay, 4 for Zaire Franklin, 3.5 for Brian. Buckner also chipped in with 2. Kenny Moore and Brents led the team with 6 interceptions each. Blackman and Jones had 2, 1 apiece for Franklin. Speed, Tony Brown, 1 for Cross, 1 for Rosh, and 1 for Denbo. Deflection, 6 for Julius Brents. He had a great year. Forced fumbles, 2 for Leonard, 1 for Franklin, Moore, and Speed. Recoveries, only 3. Franklin, Odengbo, and Kwity Paye. Did we have any safeties this year? We didn't, but we did have a block. Jalen Jones had a block, and then Kenny Moore and Julius Brents each had a touchdown. So Josh Downs also had a kick return touchdown, and then no punt return touchdowns on the year. So those are the final numbers. Now I'm curious as far as rookie quarterbacks go. So let's go ahead and find, let's see, the Texans here. CJ Stroud threw for 3,600 yards, 30 touchdowns, and 14 interceptions. So we did throw 8 more picks, and 1 less touchdown, but more yards, and then definitely more rushing yards. So I wonder if that will be considered. I don't know. And then the Panthers, CJ Stroud threw for nearly 3,400 yards, 26 touchdowns, only 11 interceptions. So more yards, more touchdowns, and then more rushing yards. So I think we have a good shot at winning Rookie of the Year with Anthony Richardson. We'll see, but I don't know. I mean, now there's a chance that Bijan might have won it. We could take a look at what Bijan did. Bijan, 1,100 yards and only 3 touchdowns. That won't do it. So we have a chance at getting the Rookie of the Year. We also broke the rookie rushing record from a quarterback. So there's some good things that happen. We'll go ahead and advance the week onto the wild card round. We'll take a look at the playoff bracket as well and see who made and who didn't make the playoffs. The Jaguars had the number 1 seed. The Jets have the 2 seed. Chiefs at 3. Ravens at 4. Those are your division winners. At 5 was Miami. 6 was the Chargers. And 7, the Houston Texans. That win brought them into the playoffs. The Bills missed the playoffs. In the NFC, the Dallas Cowboys with the 1 seed. I could see that happening. The Saints at 2. No way. The Rams at 3. I mean, they did beat the Seahawks pretty easily, but I don't think the Rams make the playoffs this year. The Vikings won their division. The Eagles at 5. The Carolina Panthers at 6. And the Cardinals at 7. So both Bryce Young and CJ Stroud make the playoffs. I mean, does that affect Rookie of the Year? It could. It very well could. Let's see. Anything else? I don't think so. We can advance the week here, I believe. So let's go ahead and do that. On to the divisional round. And we'll take a look at the playoff bracket here. The Houston Texans upset the New York Jets. Wow. All right, 28-21. The Chiefs beat the Chargers 21-17, and Dolphins upset the Ravens, although I don't know if that would be an upset. But the Dolphins move on. So it will be the Jags and the Texans, the Chiefs and the Dolphins. In the NFC, the Vikings beat the Eagles 21-13. They will take on the Cowboys, and then the Saints win 38-7. That was a blowout. And the Rams beat the Panthers 20-14. Moving on to the conference championship games. We can advance, nothing to do this week. And let's see what happened here. It will be the Jags and the Chiefs, and the Rams and the Vikings. The Vikings beat the Cowboys 34-13, a blowout. And the Rams have made it to the NFC Championship game. What in the world is going on in the NFC? That is that's kind of insane. Let's go ahead and advance on to the Pro Bowl week here, where I guess we can look at Pro Bowl rosters. Did anybody? Let's see. Lawrence, Prescott, Cousins, Burrow, Lamar, and Jalen Hurts are all the quarterbacks. Any Colt players? Let's see here. Oh, Michael Pittman is a Pro Bowler. Okay. Michael Pittman makes a Pro Bowl. I don't think that's his first time. I don't think. Quentin Nelson made it as a Pro Bowler, and I don't think anyone else did. DeForest Buckner is a Pro Bowler. And I'm assuming Kenny Moore is a Pro Bowler as well. Oh, wow. Julius Brents did not make the Pro Bowl. That's unfortunate. He had the same amount of picks as Kenny Moore. That's a bummer. I was really hoping that Brents would make the Pro Bowl. That sucks. That really sucks. I was really hoping for him. I think he might have won Rookie of the Year, though, defensively. We'll see. But anyways, on to Super Bowl week. It is the LA Rams versus the Kansas City Chiefs. We have some upgrades. Julius Brents has an upgrade. I'm assuming that's Rookie of the Year. Julius Brents winning Rookie of the Year. I'm assuming. Yep, Defensive Rookie of the Year. Julius Brents is now an X Factor corner. Man, we need to get his speed up. He only got 1 skill point for that, though. That's kind of annoying. We'll up his man coverage, and he's at a 78 overall, and his man goes up too. So Julius Brents is now a X Factor. And then with Anthony Richardson, we have 2 upgrades. Did he win Rookie of the Year? Ooh, +1 speed. Okay. Throw on a run +2, +1 under pressure. That's really good. He only still has Superstar Dev, which is unfortunate. We'll see if he got Rookie of the Year. I'm not going to look at progression. We'll see if he wins Rookie of the Year offensively. But I'm assuming he didn't since he's not X Factor, which really sucks. But let's go ahead and look at the yearly awards here. The MVP is Dak Prescott. Just wins it over Patrick Mahomes. The Coach of the Year is Doug Peterson. Makes sense. Robert Saleh is second. MVP. Oh, wait. We looked at that. AFC. All right. Actually, no. Let's look at the NFC first. KJ Osborne wins Offensive Player of the Year. Interesting. And then for Defensive Player of the Year is TJ Edwards. Micah Parsons was second. Offensive Rookie of the Year is Bryce Young. Addison was second. Defensive Rookie of the Year is Jack Campbell. Witherspoon was second. Best quarterback was Dak. Best running back, Kenneth Walker. Osborne, best receiver. O-line. Did we get any O-line here? No, we did not. Best D-line. Oh, wait, no. What am I doing? That's the NFC. Sorry. Micah Parsons, best D-line. TJ Edwards, best linebacker. Best DB is Lattimore, best kicker. Blankenship, and there's the Offensive Player of the Year. On to AFC. Lamar Jackson, Offensive Player of the Year. Michael Pittman got 4th? Okay. I guess Pittman had a really good year considering. DPOY Von Miller wins Defensive Player of the Year. That might be his first Defensive Player of the Year award. And the Offensive Rookie of the Year is Anthony Richardson. He just didn't get X Factor. That sucks. CJ Stroud was second, but he wins Rookie of the Year. So we'll take it. Downs was 5th. Evan Hull was 7th. Pretty good. Defensive Rookie of the Year is Julius Brents. Joey Porter Jr. 2nd. Will Anderson 3rd. Gonzalez, Jalen Jones got 7th, and he didn't even play that much. Best quarterback was Mahomes. Did Richardson get in this list? I mean, he threw a lot of picks, so no. Best running back was Mixon. Best wide receiver, Michael Pittman Jr. Best O-line, Creed Humphrey. Let's see, any other Colts? No. Best defensive lineman, Buckner was 10th. Von Miller winning that one. Best linebacker, Shaq was 9th. Best DB, Kenny Moore and Julius Brents, 1 and 2. That's awesome. That's awesome. Best kicker, Daniel Carlson. Matt Gay was 6th. And yeah, there we go. Those are all of the awards. Now we will move on to Super Bowl week. I'm assuming, let's see. Actually, no, let's not look at the score. Let's move on to off-season week number 1. And the winner of the Super Bowl was the Kansas City Chiefs. A close game, 24-21. Patrick Mahomes wins Super Bowl MVP. And on there it says Anthony Richardson, Offensive Rookie of the Year, and Defensive Rookie of the Year, Julius Brents. Awesome. Awesome. 2 Rookie of the Years, which is really good for us. That's really exciting. I'm really disappointed that Richardson didn't get X Factor, though. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. We do have 267 points for our staff. I'll probably do that in the next episode, in the off-season episode. Yeah, we'll let the CPU upgrade those 3. And that will do it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button if you did. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. And let me know in the comments below. Who do you guys want to see being drafted? What do you guys think? Oh, actually, that's another thing. What pick do we have? Real quick, I'll show you guys what picks we have. We have the 5th overall pick, so losing did not help us. That's awesome. We also have the 27th pick. And then we have 52 from Carolina, 75 from Green Bay, 91 from Miami, 115 from Arizona, and 122 from Houston. So yeah, let me know in the comments below, what do you guys want to see in the offseason for free agency, any trades, and who did you guys like out of all the players I showed you in the draft? Let me know in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed, though. This was a lot of fun. This season was a blast, and I'm really excited to see what happens in year number 2. Like I said, hit that like button, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the offseason.